Hi, my name is Maggie Gillard. I have a devo for you today. It is about asking for help. I know personally I sometimes struggle with this. Asking for help can be hard. Asking others to help you out or do something can just kind of feel like you're a burden on them, but I promise you're not. It is completely natural to ask for help. God actually wants us to ask for help. That's why in Galatians 6:2 he said, bear one another's burdens so you can fulfill the law of Christ. So he wants people to help others. You can help others as well as they can help you. Asking someone to help you actually helps them, gives them an opportunity to serve God. Because we serve God through helping others, but God can help you through others helping you, if that makes sense. But others can help serve God by helping you. But really what you do is you just have to ask. I know personally for me, the hardest part will be having to ask. So you have to ask, and it says in Matthew 7:7, it says, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and it will be open to you. I like to focus on the first part for this, ask and it will be given to you. If you just ask, you ask for help. If you ask for guidance, people will help you. Just the big part is having to ask. So sometimes that person you ask might not be able to help you in the way you think. So if you ask them to help you figure out this problem, they might not know how to figure it out, this like a certain math problem or something like that. But they could point you to someone who does. Like, I don't know how to solve this, but my friend Jim knows how to. He can do it for me. Do it for you and help you out and teach you how to do it, or help you with this problem. Because sometimes people come to me asking for help and I cannot help them, but I know someone who can, or I can give them another solution to the problem. Like, I can't help them in the exact way they want me to help them, but I can help them in another way. So someone might not help you in the way you think they might be able to help you, and that is also okay, because that is just how life works. Sometimes is we may want something to be solved in a certain way and it can't be solved in that way, so we have to find different ways to solve it, and having another set of eyes sometimes is a great thing. So asking for sometimes that other set of eyes to help you look and solve a problem or a situation or just anything you need help with can really be helpful and guiding. But you gotta remember, sometimes God has a plan for us and God's ways are not our ways. So sometimes the way we think it's going to happen is not how it's going to happen, because God has a different way for it to happen, or way for a solution for it to happen. Speaking of God, sometimes it is just helpful to pray to God, to pray about what you need help with, what you need guidance with. From Matthew 21:22, it says, and whatever you will ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith. So anything you pray about or anything you talk to God about will come to you if you just have faith that it'll happen. Because God listens to your prayers. God knows what he has planned next for you. And again, his ways are not our ways. So sometimes just having faith in him and what he plans to do is really great, because then you'll see eventually that your problem is solved. It's just solved the way God wanted it to be solved and the way God planned for it to be solved. Remember that God has this whole plan lined out for you, but he also did not expect you to do this alone, to live life on your own and alone. He didn't plan that. That's why God gave Adam Eve, because he knew that Adam couldn't do it on his own, that he needed someone else to help him. Similar to how we need help. We have friends and we have family to help us and guide us along in our path, and just to be another set of eyes, another helping hands, just like Eve was to Adam. You are not meant to go about life alone. God never planned for you to. That is why God puts people in our lives to help us and transform us into the people we are meant to be. God wants us to help one another. That's why he made all of these people and not just Adam. He made so many people because he wants us to live and love and learn from each other, and also help each other and help each other out in our lives, and do all of that stuff. And so one thing I want you most to take out of this is that it is 100%, 1,000% okay to ask for help. Asking for help is completely and utterly a human thing to do, because we are not perfect. We're gonna make mistakes, and we're gonna get into situations that we can't get ourselves out of, and we need help. And God put people in our lives to help us and to be there for us in those times of need. So yes, if you pull anything from this Devo, it is that it is completely and utterly okay to ask for help, because you are human and we are not perfect. So with that being said, go out today and just remember that if you need help today, tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, do not be afraid to ask someone. If they can't help you, they usually can find someone who can. It is completely okay to ask for help. God wants us to do that, because we're not meant to do this alone. And just remember that you are loved, not only by God, but by all of our wonderful Lomic staff and myself included. I wish you a wonderful day, and best of wishes.